What's up, guys? Your boy Vane TV. Before we get started, make sure you get a like and subscribe and hit that bell if any videos upload. You gotta get notified automatically. And today we are here with a new Prime Access pack, Hildryn Prime, that just came out. I think 2 days ago, yesterday. I don't even know, but she just came out though, and she's useless. Yes, she is useless. Her regular Warframe was useless, and she's useless now. Nothing has changed to her. You have to put a helmet ability on her fourth because her fourth ability sucks. Her first ability is terrible, and her second ability is probably the best ability out of everything else. Sorry to break it to you, she's terrible. Do I recommend pick her up? Sure, I guess. If you want a collection of just Warframes, go ahead. Me personally, I don't care for her. She's not something I would use on a daily. She's not something that I will pick up on a daily. I'll be like, oh, you got a Hildryn Prime, put her on type. You know what I'm saying? Just that's how I'm feeling about Hildryn Prime. She's not my per se of Warframe. What do I have to put a scale to, like D to A, S tier? My opinion, I give her C tier, between C to B tier, because she could be useful. She can dominate still path solo. Don't get me wrong, she can survive for a long time by armor stripping. That's the only thing that's good about her. It's armor stripping. She can armor strip, but that's it, really it, because she is, I don't care about her like that. But this is my build for her, so make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. Any builds you guys want me to go through, just comment down below and I'll make a build for it. So let's get straight into it. So Hildryn Prime, Hildryn, if you don't know what Hildryn does, she's basically a tank Warframe that uses her armor as her energy source for abilities. So basically, if I want to pop my first, you see my armor went down. If I use it, my armor is going to keep going down. Simple. Her second ability is Privilege, which takes your enemy's armor, which takes the faction armor and gives it to you, which gives you a bigger boost of your original armor you had on. Her third ability is when you have teammates around and you're basically just giving shields out, sharing shields basically. And the fourth ability is, I think it's called Aegis Storm. Terrible ability, terrible, useless, don't care about it. Don't even worry about the ability, because we're going to be changing that ability with a helmet, and a helmet we're going to be changing it with is, drum roll please, Thermal Sunder. And we're not even going to be using the cold damage, we're going to be using the heat damage. Heat damage will be better because we're going to be one tapping these enemies like nothing. Simple, great, simple, right? So but this is the build I'm using for my Hildryn Prime. Nothing crazy. This is a 2-form build. Now one thing clear, you do not need a maxed out arcane vitality. I just don't feel like doing Veilbreaker stuff to get the unranked mod. So yeah, I'm sticking with the max one. So but you don't need a max one, you don't need a max out arcane vitality. Guys, see, I'm using corrosive projecting, I'm using prime sure-footed, I'm using radioacting, I'm using blind ray, transit fortitude, stretch, argon reach, umbral intensify, and rolling guard for survivability. Then I'm using arcane rage for just primary weapon damage. Then I'm using more augmented because we're going to be using our most augmented on our strength to make our fourth ability even stronger, and to even armor strip 100% on our second ability. So for right now, we're going to have to just double click on our second ability just to armor strip, but I have a tip to make it the cast faster than it usually is. Now if you have tear shards or whatever, you can put casting speed on there if you have any. If you don't, then don't worry about it, because I still have a little tip here and there. It doesn't matter what primary you're using, but if you're going against end game content, still path, use the Fenimore so you can just take off the Eximus shield, over shields and all that stuff. I'm using the epitaph for the primer because we're going to be using this 90% of the time. Focus school, I'm using Madara because I'm about to show you guys a tip for Madara. It's very simple. So I'm just gonna give straight into the build, and it's not even straight into the showcase of the build. So we're gonna spawn out corrupted heavy gunners, right? It's gonna be easy and simple. Watch. So first thing we're gonna do, first thing you're only gonna do is touch the second and fourth ability. That's the only thing we're doing. So I'm gonna show you guys. Pop the second 2 times. Gotta pop it 2 times. Boom. Primary. Fourth, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. They just die. That's all you have to do. Simple. I'm gonna show you guys again. Second ability. Make sure they are armor strip, like so. Primer. Then boom. All you gotta do. Simple. Nothing crazy. Now, let's say you don't like the casting speed. You want the casting speed to be faster. So you pop your operator, come back out, pop this, do that, and boom. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Trust me. That's all you gotta do, because you have a faster casting speed with your focus school. That's all you gotta do. Now this build is very simple. Now, can you level cap with this build? No, I don't know. I didn't try to level cap with Hildryn because I don't have no purpose at level capping. And one thing I will say, level capping doesn't make your build god tier. It's how you play your build and how you actually use it. Unless you're just a lazy person that pop a Octavia and just walk around all goofy ass style. You know, you feel me? You feel what I'm saying? But this is basically what we're working with on the build. Now you may be saying you're in the simulacrum, so it's gonna be different. Not even in the still path. I'm gonna show you guys still path gameplay. Let's go to the still path. Let's go to the still path. All right, so we're in the still path. Let me show you guys how this build works in still path. If you guys don't believe me, I don't know why you wouldn't, but I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't lie about the build. So this is basically it. Simple. I'm gonna show you guys. Simple. Why you always try the most simple shit ever? Pop this. Pop this. Boom. Done for. Done so. Now, like I said, if I want faster casting speed, pop this. Pop this. Prime. Boom. Done for. Like I said, this is the most simplest thing you can possibly do in a game. Like you can't get any better than this. You can't. So like I said, try this build out. This build is basically a nuke build. Can you level cap? I would recommend level capping with this. Now if you want to try hard your ass off, you probably can't level cap. I don't care about level capping with this Warframe. You go ahead, try. That's really it. I gotta show you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell, and you guys upload, you gotta get notified automatically. And I am out. Peace.